everybody. Welcome back to the Alopecia Angel podcast. I'm your host, Ramona Dolman. It's been raining here for the past couple days, and I've had numerous bad hair days. The funny thing is that I was at an appointment here recently and received a lot of compliments on my hair, even though it was a bad hair day. My hair was up in a clip, and that's normally what I do when it rains. I just put it up in a clip, so it's like in a French twist type, and it's away from my face, but it's also contained at the same time. When I started getting these compliments, and which happened like throughout the day, sprinkled throughout all these different appointments, it caught me off guard, but at the same time, it felt so good. It felt so good to have the compliments on probably a bad hair day for me, because the hair is there, it's growing, and even though it doesn't look so great because of the rain, because of the weather, it's still something that is there, it's happening, it's thriving, and people will recognize it and see it for what it is. Beautiful hair. That's the level of healing that we can all get to. That's the level of healing that we can all achieve. And that's actually a beautiful thing. Imagine you may think that you're having a bad hair day or a bad day in general for whatever it is, but for somebody else, this could actually be so different, and they can see the beauty in that. I wanted to share that with you because that's really towards where we're going, where all of us are wanting to get to. It's not just the hair growth, it's not just the healing, but also to look spectacular even during those bad hair days. Even when, there's wind and it's going everywhere, you can still have a wonderful hair and still see it shine through. Even if you don't see it, other people are looking and watching and observing, and they can see your beautiful hair too. So that's all coming. And so embrace that. Embrace the journey, because that's where it will lead you to. The other thing I wanted to mention is that we are gearing up for another free training. Go ahead and make sure that we have your information so that you will be invited to the free training for regrowing your hair. In today's podcast, I really wanted to focus on choosing your hard. The thing is, most people spend their whole lives running away from discomfort. And there is already discomfort in hair loss. There is already a ripple effect into your emotional state, into your mental state, into your physical state, into how you show up at school, home, work, family, friends, relatives, and so on. Those who choose hard first get to experience easy later. Let me go ahead and explain this a little bit, because that phrase, choose your hard, is really very personal to every person. The thing is, everything in life is a choice. And with those choices come consequences. And so, for example, I can choose not to wash my hair in over 30 days. And the consequence is, I'll probably have lots of knots. I will probably have some sort of discomfort in trying to take out the knots. But if I maintain and take care of my hair on a regular basis, then it'll be easier to maintain and take care of. And so choosing our hard, a lot of people like to use marriage as an example. That marriage is hard because you need to put in effort, because you need to put in time, because you need to put in love, care, and concern into it. On the flip side, separation is also hard because that also has numerous consequences. And so the thing is, it's like when we choose health, when we choose hair growth, when we choose to be better, that is challenging. It is maybe a little uncomfortable. Maybe it is a little uncomfortable. Maybe it is a little getting us out of our comfort zone. But at the same time, it's also allowing us to break free from the hair loss. It's also allowing us to have bad hair days, which are actually beautiful hair days. It's allowing us to experience what we want, which is that hair growth, which is the health, which is the vibrancy, which is carefree days of no more shedding, carefree days of no more hair loss, of knowing and controlling your future. That also leads you to that next step, which is understanding that you don't have to experience hair loss anymore. This could be a thing of the past. And so going back to this phrase of choosing your hard, those who choose hard first get to experience easy later. Meaning, if you're doing the work, then you get to live your best and have your hair growth. Those who choose easy first, easy meaning the topicals, the shampoos, the serums, all the topical treatments, the lotions, potions, the medications, will always experience hard later, right? Because there is no shortcut. You have to do this in a significant way in order to break through. So those who choose easy first always experience hard later. And that's really the truth of it, whether it's trying to lose weight, whether it's trying to learn a language, whether it's trying to climb Mount Everest, whether it's trying to get your hair back. All of these things have a situation where you need to get better, and it requires a better version of you each step of the way. And so there is no shortcut or escalator to Mount Everest. There is no shortcut to losing weight. And even with those who you think you have a shortcut, maybe like Ozempic, maybe like Wegovy or any of these things, there are ramifications and there are consequences to that too. And so we also have to think twice. Okay, sure, we may take the easy way now and take the minoxidil and take the prescriptions and take the JAK inhibitors or the cortisone shots or what have you. But there's also a ripple effect into the rest of our quality of life. And the thing is, it's like, what are we putting first? Are we putting first the hair and then the quality of life for the rest of our life? Or what are we really valuing? Because really, when it comes back to our values, it's beyond hair growth. We want to live not just with full hair, but with full health, with happiness, with freedom, with peace of mind, right? That happens when you take the steps needed in order to heal your hair growth once and for all. That doesn't come with taking the shortcuts. That doesn't come with taking the easy way out. So which one are you? Because really, when it comes to choosing your heart, it's really about choosing you, choosing self-love, and choosing you, choosing your hair growth, choosing to be healthy, choosing the best way for you in order to heal and repair your hair loss is really an act of love. It's an act of self-love. It's an act of self-love because you're choosing you and you're putting yourself first. And this truly goes up to a lot of the moms, a lot of the parents, a lot of the people, a lot of the women who put themselves last. I've put myself last and many times. I've put myself and others first, beyond me, beyond my needs first. And when you start digging deeper and when you start seeing patterns, you start to see that not everyone, but a good portion of people put themselves last. And when people do that, there's consequences. A mom is a great example. She puts everyone else first. She puts her children, her spouse, and everything and all the other priorities first before her needs. And what happens to mom then? Mom deteriorates. Mom isn't dressing up. Mom isn't doing her makeup. Mom isn't sleeping well, and the list goes on. And so when we have this habit of putting others first, then this is a problem because then we are missing out also on what we need to be our best so that we can be our best for others. And that includes to the people who are around us, our family, our friends, our work and social life, our communities. And so the thing is, like, when you take care of yourself, when you focus on yourself, that's an act of just sheer, pure self-love. And it's not being selfish. It's not being greedy. It's not being any negative connotation. There is no negative connotation to this. Having self-love is an act of love towards yourself. And if we need that love towards ourselves so that we can also receive it from others and also give it back to others. It goes in tandem with each other. So I hope this has helped to reframe what choosing your heart looks like, because there are hard choices to be done. There are hard choices to do. And when it comes to losing weight, or when it comes to healing your hair loss, or when it comes to any obstacle that you want to achieve, running the marathon, traveling the world, whatever it is, there are hard choices to make. And each choice will lead you to that next step, into that next step, and that next step, which either gets you higher and closer to the goal, or maybe it might even take you on a detour. It might even take you on a rerouted position. And so understand that sometimes when we're in denial and we're looking at the shortcuts and we're looking at just the one thing and we're looking just for the one thing, that's not really the whole picture. And so this is where working with me, this is where Alopecia Angel stands for much more than just one thing. It's the whole picture of what is needed in order to heal, progress, and move on and live your best life. I hope this has helped. If you are interested in getting free training with me, please let us know. You can always email us at hello@alopeciaangel.com. You can always reach out to us on Instagram, YouTube, or also on Facebook. And then subscribe to the podcast, be in the know, and get inside the free training that's coming up. Thanks so much. Take care. Thank you for listening to the Alopecia Angel podcast, a positive light in healing alopecia. You can do this and we can help. Spread the word that reversing alopecia is possible by telling your friends and family.